My name is Matthew, and my six-pack is whack. My abs are a little off-kilter. They look very uneven. Looks like if you're playing Jenga almost. My world-famous drag superstar detox. I was on season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race and season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. I don't even know how many wigs I have, but I would have to guess probably around 200. I have a lot, like this one. This one makes me feel like a woman. And this one makes me feel like a woman on crack.
My name is Victor, AKA Victoria Porkchop Parker. I am a female impersonator and entertainer, and my nose looks like chopped pork. I was born in Anderson, South Carolina, and I grew up in a very conservative home. I basically had to stay home unless I went out with my parents. They were overprotective, probably to the max. I wasn't allowed to have friends over. I wasn't allowed to sleep at anyone else's home. I wasn't allowed to visit anyone else's home because I was gay, and I was never one who could hide it. I've never been asked, was I straight?
My name's Ryan, and I'm known around the world as Trinity the Tuck, and my lips are a drag. One side is bigger than the other. They're lumpy. I hate my lips. I was on RuPaul's Drag Race season 9, and I made it all the way to the finale. So that's a pretty big deal. Obviously, I'm a pageant queen, and RuPaul's Drag Race is the biggest pageant out there. I lost count on how many pageants I've won and placed in. If there's a crown, I've probably won it. If not, I've probably snatched off some girl's head. It's mine.
I had my pecs done, I had my shoulders done, I had my biceps done, my hips, my ass. I was in heaven. But the one thing that I regret the most doing is my six-pack. They're not perfectly parallel. They look very uneven. Getting recognized everywhere, there's definitely a little bit of fame. I don't like to say that I'm famous. I am definitely gamous. What's the world gonna think? Because they're very critical. They all have a very strong opinion. And I was like, well, I don't wanna have to like sit and read nasty comments all the time about how gross my abs are. I always have to feel like I'm covered up. I always have to have some kind of like a corset or a girdle to kind of smooth everything out because I don't want people to see those weird lumps.
After I got out of high school, I went to a club in Chicago called The Baton, and I saw the female impersonators, and oh my God, they were beautiful and glamorous and sexy and gorgeous, and they would have guest spots on Sunday night, so I went for the first time, and the lights hit me, and the audience loved me, and I think I made $2 in tips, but it was not even about the money. It was about the screams and the applause, and Leigh Monroe was born. In the midst of my performing, I realized I wanted to make some changes to my look and my appearance because I wanted to wear bustier dresses and I didn't want them to lay on my chest. So I got my first set of breast implants in Mexico. And those are okay, and I kept those for about 6 years, and then I went to a doctor in Michigan Avenue who did a fantastic job. I had saline, a C-cup, I thought they were perfect, but I had one girl who was very close to me say, I think you need bigger boobs, Flame. Went to another part of Mexico, and went downhill from there.
I started noticing a shift in my lips 2 years after I got them done. That's when I started to notice the unevenness, the lumping, and then I was like, oh God, what did I do? Who wants to see that? I know I don't. I'd be like, girl, look at her lips, honey. She went to the wrong doctor. No, ma'am. I know that Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow are the best in the business. If anyone can help me, they can. I want them to take everything that's not supposed to be in there out and replace it and make them huge. Like, I want just ginormous lips, like 2 hot dogs just sitting there. Like that.
Well,
Victoria,
hello.
how are you?
I am wonderful. I'm Porkchop. Please call me Porkchop.
I never called anyone Porkchop before. That's a new one to me. How do they pick a name Porkchop for you?
My mentor, they used to love to come to my house, and every time they would come, they wanted me to fry pork chops. So I would fry them pork chops.
Okay.
And it so happened that that night, they were the person who introduced me on stage. So they said, welcome to the stage, Victoria Porkchop Parker.
Does my breathing sound off to you? Because my girlfriend told me my breathing sounds off. She said,
Wait a minute, what did you say? You're what?
Girlfriend. Just a friend. I do date females only, lesbians.
You date lesbians?
I like very emasculated lesbian women.
Interesting.
That look like me and that treat me like a woman. That act like men.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I will try to do some magic, but will you give me permission to manipulate the outer skin envelope in case I need to?
I'm going to put my whole trust in you guys to make me feel regular and real again. Today, Dr. DeBro gave me great news. He's going to help me get my life back, feel good about myself again. And in a few months, I see myself working consistently, which is what I love to do. Lord, play on these hands. Make sure that these beautiful hands make these breasts beautiful like they used to be. See, it's all good. Let's do it.
I hear that.
Trinity's already fierce on stage, and once she gets her lips done, she's gonna be 10 times more fierce. Like, oh my God. Just give me a ticket to her show. I wanna see it. Like, just, wow. Plumped.
I feel like a queen.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look good. But you for sure need your lips done, because I can definitely see it now.
You're a bitch.
You need to get some boobs, too.
You know what? You need to get some talent.
Oh, okay.
Crown it.
Boom.
Gorgeous! You wanted to get feminizing injections, but you don't want to transition it all.
No, I wanted to kind of find this weird medium where I'm feminine but also masculine. Like I have pecs.
Androgyny.
Like I want it to be very androgynous and very fluid with my gender.
Okay.
And I still do.
How's it affecting you negatively?
Well, as a man and as a gay man, obviously, I want to get naked all the time. And as a drag performer, I want to get naked all the time.
When you're being a man and you're in a club, you're in a social situation, and you're gay, shirt comes off, right? Go to a white party.
Right.
What % of people have their shirts off?
All of them.
A what party?
You know nothing.
No,
about
I
this.
don't. I don't know anything
Just
about
knows
this.
plastic surgery, that's it.
I'm a little taken aback at how well-versed in the gay community Dr. DeBro is. He knew about White Party. He knew that everyone wants to take their shirts off at gay clubs. I'm like, maybe I've seen him at a gay club a time or two.
And I definitely have the best tuck in the business. No questions. It's magic. It's like origami. You fold it up and it's nice and neat and pretty. People ask all the time, like, why would you tape your penis? Doesn't it hurt? Yeah, it can hurt, but the career that I chose, you have to have the illusion of being a woman. The only way to get the illusion is to make Mr. Winky disappear, honey. She's gotta go bye-bye.
I would rather die trying than live like this the rest of my life, ashamed of who I am. Thank you so much. Can I give you a hug?
Of course. I don't like going into a nose that has had silicone injected into it because you know what? You can never know what's going to happen. But I'm excited to help Victor. He deserves it.
So this is the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need a selfie.
Oh! you really are.
Hi.
Love that outfit. Hi.
Thank you. Hi, I'm
Dr.
Trinity
Ness.
the Tuck. I absolutely love plastic surgery. I would have my big toe done. I would have my ankles done. I would have a knee reduction. You name it, I would do it right now. Somebody pay for it. It's expensive.
He knows RuPaul. You were just on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, we both were.
Oh, you both were?
Don't you love RuPaul?
I love him.
So, what do you do now?
We travel the world. That's what we do. We're professional
Entertainers.
Entertainers.
We lip sync.
Are you walking down a runway?
We do it all. There's categories. You're walking.
I want to have you show him how to walk down, you know. I'd love to actually
By the way,
see
I
it.
already know how to walk down a runway.
With a little lesson.
You wanna do it with? I'll do it with
Just
you.
do a
Show
little
me.
lesson for you.
Give me a little
Here,
something.
you get on this side. So let's do it together. So put your hands on your hip.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now. Yes! Dr. DeBro can do better. I give it a 6.
Don't do the lip like that. Just do it, just like this. Do a smirk. Stop. Sorry, we are ready.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
If you want to be fierce, it's like this, Terry. Blue steel.
This is what it's all about. Making people happy and smile and the joy and the love and the affection that people have for me. It's great. It's the best feeling ever.
Before my surgeries, my nose looked like chopped pork, and I hated my appearance. I always hid behind Victoria. I always wore makeup and wigs, even when I didn't have to. But now, after the surgeries, my nose is smooth as a slice of ham, and I'm finally comfortable in my own skin as Victor. I've been out of the picture forever, it seems like.
And do you like being back now? Is this...
Yeah, I'm ready to see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm ready to set myself in motion and work the rest of the year. This whole experience has changed me, and it's made me realize that I haven't got to be anybody but who I am, and I can accomplish anything I want to accomplish.